Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Digibird. I am opening up 2 boxes here of the new AD01 Digimon Generation set. The not re-release, but the newest set that came out to introduce a couple new cards, but then also get some reprints. The reprint set is what I was thinking. That is the word. And both of these guys will have 12 cards and 12 packs of those 12 cards each. So we have via these 2 boxes, we'll have a normal set of cards to get through. So I'm gonna open up one, go through it, and then we will do the second one. I'm thinking we'll do a little separation of the 2 boxes into anything new from AD01 and then reprint. So maybe 2 piles, but I think there's a lot less new cards than there are of old cards. But a couple new cards are pretty good, it seems. Pretty good for the archetypes that they're a part of. But let's get right onto it. First pack, Fire Rocket Hero, Imperial Fighter Mode, X Antibody, Vmon, Wormmon, Gallantmon, Paildramon, Stingmon, and almost there. Oh, yep, the first new one that is Greymon, where is working with that adventure as well as the normal Omni sort of direction, but taking those 2 things and kind of blending them together. And last card, Sirius. New Siriusmon. Pretty great. You got that end of the turn to attack without suspending, much like the old Hunter's cards. Or old Hunter Arrestermon Superior Mode, which will be good. I don't know, maybe it brings the deck to the meta a little bit more. Who knows though? Bukamon, Guillemot, Marcus Damon, Rise Gray, Royal Knights of the Purge, Shining Blast, XVmon, Davis and Ken, Shamanmon. They also did reprint all of these memory blockers and like can't reduce Digivolution cost or can't play by effect ones, so interesting to see all of them in here. We have our second AD01 stuff where we have our third now. So we do in fact have Tommy, Takuya, and Zoe for hybrid, and a Paildramon reprint. And lastly, ooh, the SP Shine Greymon. That is nice. I like what they're doing with the newer SPs and how the art still has that fun style, but the words you can actually read this time. I remember looking at some gold and black ones that were illegible, but that shine is nice. Maybe, we really should on this channel, Guillemon, do a little deck list or a couple of them. Final Shining Burst, Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode, Alphamon, Girimon, Guluskemamon, Otamamon, Stingmon, the new Paildramon, which is real great. Gives you another Mon that has partition for Imperial, which is crazy. And then also, if you're looking at it's when digivolving, you do get that attack targets. Nope, no, sorry. The first effect is the really important one. Can't be deleted by battle. So you're kind of, no matter what, always going to get this partition effect off unless you get de-digivolved. But in this, when attacking too, you gotta get de-digivolved a good amount to get all the way down from the Paildramon into either of the level 4s or the XVmon, or or it's just gonna play him back out. And granted, of course, he could have a lot of removal, but still. Ooh, Royal Knight's Omnimon. And Omnimon X Antibody. A great reprint as well. If you are blue or red and you need something to finish game, it sure does the trick. And if you are next Antibody deck, what? You're getting even more. What do you get from specifically the X Antibody? You have to delete everything else, then return 1 to the bottom of the deck, so you're getting the delete everything else effect. So a board wipe. A board wipe is what you get as long as you're playing it. Strongest of Brothers, Digimon X, Crimson Blaze, Skull Knightmon, Omekamon, Growlmon, Gamamon, Kanoweismon, Dead or Alive, the other part of Adventure with Garurumon, where this and now the Greymon do have that same thing where when they be played or digivolved into Greymon or Met, in name, this can digivolve without paying, so you do get that ping-ponging effect again of what you go into like Sagittarius mode, like Metal Gray Sagittarius, Metal Gray Sagittarius. That then makes this go into the Garuru. They then keep on ping-ponging back and forth until you're at Omni. Then Marcus Damon and Agumon. The new one, it basically does what the Digivolve for free one does, but ever so slightly different. That when suspends, draw 1, then something may digi into Greymon in name with reduction of cost. This one, of course, doesn't have the start of main, but it's pretty good, and instead of it being at start of main, you get it at the end of the turn to, when in doubt, use it. 6k, rush, can't digi, then one thing may attack, so you just attack with it then. And last card, an offense training, which, you're wrong, the trainings aren't going anywhere. They're all still quite good. I know there's been some discussion about Ukomon and if it actually still has a place, but trainings are just good. Rise Gray, Guilmon. We're just gonna pop that back, not spoil ourselves. Taiki Kiriha Nene, Demi Vmon, Koromon, Gigadeath, Batelgamma, Miraculous Mega Knight, Dynasmon, Mega Gargomon Ace, ooh, the Secret Greymon, and the Mega Garurumon. So we're still keeping within, well, obviously this one's just Garuru, but within those two, I guess, with Omnimon being the cover art, it's not surprising. It is not surprising that they are going back to the originals, the OGs, as some might say. All right, Cutemon, Dorumon, Togemogomon, Agumon, Vmon, Shine Greymon, the older one, X-Vmon, Terriermon, Orgrowl X Antibody, Mastemon, the promo too, that's a good reprint, Imperial Dramon Paladin Mode Ace, and a green memory boost. So none of the new guys in that one. That's all right. Tapir, Wormmon, Gabu Bond to Friendship, Marcus Damon, Agumon Bond to Bravery, Geogreymon, Magnamon, Final Zubagon Punch, Takato, Lord Nightmon, that strange bridge of technically a Royal Knight card, but also a Nightmon card, also kind of a Lucamon card. Very strange, along with the counterpart in yellow, whose name is escaping me right now. Omnimon Ace, and ooh, the alt art for Tommy Takuya and Zoe. Omekamon, Sirius, the old one again, Matt Ishida, Solarmon, Regulus, Awakening of the Sun, Vmon, Sunamon, Guilmon, Matt and TK, which is, again, more adventure, that line that we've been talking about throughout. Pretty good. Like, just when you're digiing, just to play out another dude is really good for an Omni version where you are yet again trying to do the back and forth of the two. Or honestly, if you're playing adventure and you just want to go wide, like a more true to form adventure. The first Rush Gallant that had come out, and a gold border Rise Greymon. That's fun. Again, another alternate art, I guess you would call it. Not an alt art, but bordered is a fun change. Geogray, Chukuri, Omnishout, Gamamon, Kokuamon, Gamamon again, Shoto, Sayako, Lucy Chaos, Dynasmon. That is who his name is. That is what his name is. Another one that is that Royal Knight, or technically the Witch Eleni trait line. Pretty good effect. Very much the similar effect to the last one that came out with that trashing security to give the board -6 for the turn. Again, decent for Royal Knights, gets rid of the wide board. And also this one, though, has that bonus of a deletion of lowest TP. So kind of works with itself. And, you know, I guess a security Royal Knight ain't bad. Arctismon and Mental Training. All right, we are slowly approaching the end of this first box. And let's see what we get. Pomamon, Shadramon. Finally, you know, the promo needed a reprint still, I believe. Agumon, Mega Kabuterimon, Growlmon, Agumon, Davis, Takato, Wormmon, Z-Gray. I would say one of the weaker, not reprints, but new cards. It definitely works. It definitely works in cross art. But you're not playing, it's not the thing you're trying to get to. It's just kind of a piece. You really like it for the inherited, to make your guy real big. Next, we have Zafalga Ace. And lastly, a golden bordered X antibody protoform. That's a good print right there. That's a good golden border too. A very good card. Still to this day, if you are playing an X antibody deck. It's real hard to say why you would go for the other one over something that gets you a piece back, reduces Digi, evolution cost, and stacks back up your security. So, Gazimon, Last Guardian, Demi-V, Psychmon, Rise Gray X, Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode, Return to the Primo Genitor, Return to the Primogenitor, Koromon, Takuya and Koji, the other half of the hybrids, JP Koji and Koichi. Same effect for the start of main and on play as... no, a different all turns effect, I'm pretty sure. I think the other one does give you that end of turn attack. I'd have to look it back up. Oh, it's right here. Yep. And that your turn, or end of your turn effect to attack. And also gets security attack +1, which is nice, versus this one is a protection effect. Aldemon, Speak of the Devil. And lastly, a blue scramble. All right, last pack. Good luck. Regulus, Yuji, Jesmon, Akumon, Demonic Disaster, Pillowmon, Tai, Cool Boy, Gatsumon. I'm seeing someone else. Yep. A new War Growlmon. I totally forgot about this guy. It works mainly with that, the Warping Tocado as best, because of course it's playing it out. Then also, if that top one would be deleted, you're just playing them back out. And last, not last, War Greymon, the adventure one, the non-ace one, and a yellow memory boost to finish it off. So, not a bad first box. We'll definitely have to put them all next to each other at the end of this to see what we get from two. All right, and on to box number 2. Is there any deck that you, watcher, have been looking forward to playing, or even like being able to play now that there are reprints of so many, like not commons, but you know, of the staples sort of thing, of the trainings, of the scrambles, or even, you know, I think I'm pretty sure Ruin Mode's in here. You know, you do have now a couple of the Gallant rushers if you want to play a more of a rush style deck, as well as, you know, there's reprints of Pale, there's reprints of like the protagonists of a whole lot of the early seasons of Digimon, so maybe you're excited about some of that. Starting off this time, Rise Greymon X, Wormmon. Here, we'll make a totally separate one right here actually. Hero, Lord Knight, Dynus, Pillowmon, Xvmon, Growlmon, Gamamon, Paildramon again. The original art for Shine Gray. And a black memory boost. Pack number 2. Weird to see an egg in the pack. I don't feel like you normally see that. Togemogu, Psychmon, Wormmon, Omekamon, Imperial Dragon Mode, Royal Knights of the Purge, Stingmon, Davis Ken, Dead or Alive, the Garuru, and Alphamon or Ace. Then Golden Border Demi-Vmon. That's probably why that is a strange one to see in the very back of a pack. Looks like even in the classic packs or the normal sets, I don't know if there's ever been a rare egg that I can think of, a rare Digi egg that would be directly in the back. Maybe in a super old set, I think there may be one. But on to the next one, Fire Rocket, Final Zubagon, Analog Youth, a good one again, Growlmon X, Madoki Beta, Analog Man, Patel Gamma, Doraemon, Wargrow, Izzy and Tai. Now, again, this one works just completely the flip of the other one, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, when you would play something out, you can suspend a Digivolve and Adventure. So instead of going back and forth, this one's just that sort of one train. You're playing it with the old, like level 4s even potentially, the ones that Digivolve for free on if you have 3 colors for Tamers or more. And this immediately gets you into a 6 now, and you're getting that for every 2 colors reduction. So theoretically, you play out the 4, and you get directly into a 6 for a total of 1 if you have out 2 color Tamers and they all have different colors. Gallimon Crimson Mode Ace, and a red Scramble. Starting with, we have Marcus, Lord Nightmon, Gigi, Tapir, Terrier, Matt Ishida, Geogray, Guilmon, Final Shining Burst, another Lord Nightmon, then Susano, the Ace variant, and another Omnimon X Antibody. Like I already said, it's a reprint set for a reason. It's just making everything in the past year or 2 easier to play. Magna, Yuji, Jesmon, The Last Guardian. Let me check. Okay. Seriousmon, Otama, Solarmon, Gulius Gamamon, Awakening of the Sun, Promo Vidramon, then Hero. That's not a new art for him. No, it's not. And Agility Training. Okay. Oh, for some reason that looks different to me, but I don't think it is from the Hero BT set Hero card. Gabumon Bond of Friendship, Sunamon, Guilmon, Rise Gray, Skull Knightmon, Takuya Koji, Dynas, Final Zubagon Punch, Gamamon, King Drazel, and who do we got? We got Shine Greymon Burst Mode, and another Mental Training. I missed something, but this one, well, they may be in the second half. I feel like we're light on the new cards. Guilmon, Cutemon, Mega Kabuteri, Regulus Ace, Vmon, Guilmon, Bond of Bravery, Gamamon, Omekamon, Dynasmon, and Cool Boy. Last card. Ooh. The Omnimon from this set, Circuit Alt Art. That is nice. And good effects, man. Raid blocker partitions. That just is all around good. Like return to the bottom of a deck and then deletes, you're getting 2 pops on its when digiing and the all turns. Just even more removal. It really is. Just it's also the cover art of this set. It's the Omnimon set. Geogray, Bukamon, Skull Knight, Agumon, Gazi, Shining Blast, Gankumon, Shaman, Tai, another Z-Gray, Examon, and Taiki Kiryan Nene with the gold border. Very, what's that word I'm looking for? I don't know. Climaxing, you know, of a looking card. Like climax of a show. Geogray, Paildra, Vimon, Lucimon, Otamamon, Guilmon, Shadra, Takato, X-Antibody, another JP Koji and Koichi. Then next up, Gallantmon, new from the set as well. Which, again, as you look at that last effect, is the one that you're meant to go into with Takato underneath. And a physical training. Start with Yuji, Koramon, Katsu, Awakening of the Sun, Sayako, Magnamon, XV, Gigi, Gulis Gamma, Wargrowl AD01, then we have a Jesmon GX Ace, and last card, a Tai, the Hero Adventure Tai. One that is real good for the original adventure type of gameplay. We start with Davis, Imperial, the Dragon mode that is, Tapir, Demonic Disaster, Guilmon, X, Lightramon, Taiki Kiryan Nene, Regulusmon, Shine Greymon, AD01 Greymon, or AD1 Greymon, then Old Shine Greymon, and Alt Art Burst Mode Shine Greymon. Marcus is getting ready to punch. And last set, let's see, Marcus, Kokua, Sunamon, Sirius, Rise Gray, Jesmon, Gammamon, Rise Gray again, but a different one, Imperial Fighter, Tamitakuya and Zoe, then Metal Garuru, have not seen him yet, and last, a yellow scramble to finish it out. Oh, that's funny. We ended with a yellow memory boost and a yellow scramble. So, let's see, out of 12 times 12, 124, right? No, that can't be right. 144. Out of 144 cards, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 35 of 124, including the golden reprinted ones, are brand new. But yet again, that means there's 100 cards there of reprints. So, real good if you are needing some of those reprints. Let me just going to put some of alt arts and everything out that we happen to get here for a little bit of the cover of what we're doing here. And as always, I want to say thank you for hanging out with me as I went through some packs. Good to know you were here. I appreciate your time too. Please do come back for more openings, as well as when we eventually get there, maybe a couple deck lists or two. I think that'd be fun. Also, tell me if there's anything you would want to see from just a new channel. And I will see you in the next video.